Georgia shooting, I do want to say rest in peace to my cousin Mason.
Oh
Rest
yeah.
in
All
peace.
right.
Yeah, man, that's
For
sad.
sure.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
So, but that is crazy. So, how do y'all feel about the security and things like that? Now, for moments like that, I will say sometimes it is good to have a phone, like maybe to call 911. A lot of kids, first thing gonna do is call their parents. Your parents can't do nothing. But in a lot of aspects, I do feel like the phone could get you in trouble because if it's a mass shooting and you hiding and your phone go off or whatever, now you a target. It's pros and cons to everything in life, everything. But how do y'all feel overall about school security and when it comes to having so many shootings overall in the United States and we still have minimum security in school?
Was that a high school or a middle school?
It was a high school.
I feel like they need to tighten up on security anyway.
They do.
You know
They
what
need
I'm
to have
saying?
more security guards. They really do need to have metal detectors.
That
if they
don't work.
already.
That don't work.
I mean,
That
not
don't
to say
work.
if it don't work, but they need to have guards with the metal detectors. I feel like that would at least prevent it. And
So-
have what do you call it? All day security, kind of.
I mean, they do have security at schools. Like they just need to tighten up with the way that they.
But
like,
most
how
of the
they
time,
say
they only
protect
have
the
one or
kids.
two. They need to probably have a little bit more than what they have.
But
'cause-
I mean,
but I think like they don't do it due to you don't want a child to feel incarcerated. If I walk in, if I had to take off my shoes, if I had to take off, because for one, you gotta walk through a mental detector.
For
That's
sure.
just one. You feel me? And for two, if I had to come in and I had to do more, you feel me?
I feel like that
It's-
life is
it's-
leading that way
it's-
anyway.
It's more good kids than bad kids. Only bad kids is glorified and bad kids make the news. Bro, it's more good kids than bad kids. You don't want to put them in the mind frame of, well, I get the same thing that this person get, so why not? I might as well do what he doing because, man, I'm getting script search every day. You feel me? So I feel like they don't try to enforce it due to the kids that do have potential. You feel me? Like I got good nieces. You know what I'm saying? And I know for sure I'm gonna raise a good nephew. You feel me? But I feel like I don't want them to be in the public school system, and I don't want them to have to walk in and just because back in the days or just because of what the times is now, that it's so advanced and people so, you feel me, grinding or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't
get
want
it.
them to have to walk in and get script searched.
Feeling like
Take
a
your
criminal.
shoes off. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got good nieces, bro. Like I got good people, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
They dealing with the same shit because get what? My niece was dealing with a bullet at one point, right? Good girl. She don't know what to do. She know what to do, but she don't want to do it because she's a good girl,
Yeah.
right?
She believe
So-
doing the right thing.
Right. So she go call her. She go, hey man, you feel me? And I don't want one negative impact to make her feel like, because most of the school shootings and shit is not Alabama.
Most definitely.
But
You
do
feel-
you think that it's because of cyberbullying and bullying in general?
Nah,
the reason these kids
I
do
believe
that?
it. Yo, go ahead. Go ahead. I
I
want to hear
do
what you say.
believe that bullying plays a part,
Facts.
but I also believe that a lot of it started at home
Oh,
trauma.
Facts.
Yeah.
It's a mixture of both. So if you go home and you don't feel loved at home, and you come to school and you don't really get no attention at school, somewhere around
You
down
angry.
the line, you gon'
So what you think really
Right.
triggering these kids these days just
Man,
to
it's-
go
No,
that route?
no emotional support, no
Yes.
like feeling like they're not
coping
being
skills.
seen. At some point,
Oh, God.
Like they not getting the love they
Right.
properly
Yeah.
need.
At some point, every last one of us done felt like we were not seen by somebody as a child, whether it was one person or
Strongly
multiple
agree.
people. So
Strongly
just
agree.
imagine if it was worse. The thing that kept all us afloat is somebody somewhere seen us and made us feel like we were present, loved. You
Real
know,
shit.
Yeah,
but for
'cause-
the ones that ain't got nothing or
Yeah.
nobody,
Real shit.
or they getting picked on because the way that they look, like you can't control that. I've never been a judgmental person. That's just not me, and I thank God for that. But when it boils down to it, if I was in somebody else's shoes, I don't think I would have known what did, because the little I did endure did make me very emotional. It did. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna say everybody, but a lot of people go through depression or emotional stuff. So if you could fight through it and come out, that's a big thing. As a child, you don't understand why what's happening is happening.
Yeah.
Especially if you ain't got